The Texas state capitol has been closed to the public for months, but that'll change, of course, in a few weeks when lawmakers return for a new session. But what will that even look like, and how much will the public get to be part of this? There's talk of people having to prove a negative test just to take part in hearings, but Lieutenant Governor Dan Patrick's already talked about a worst-case scenario where the public and the media will not be able to be there at all. And with a huge budget deficit this year, our John Engel digs into the concerns over a possible lack of transparency and the overall power of special interests.
Votes are cast here inside the Texas state capitol, but it's 2 blocks down the road where the sausage is really made.
What happens at those office buildings a block away?
Everything happens there, John.
At 9th and Congress, legislation is forged by lobbyists and lawmakers long before it reaches the legislature. If the Capitol stays closed to the public this coming legislative session, these voices won't be heard, giving potentially more power to special interests behind closed doors.
It's the only place in the state where everybody comes together. And if we lose that, our political culture changes.
Struggling oil prices and reduced revenue caused by the pandemic will likely make the fight for funding even more fierce.
We're now looking at roughly a negative $4.6 billion in the current budgeted cycle.
If I can't be there or you can't be there, we're still going to talk, but it's going to be less evident. And it's not, and people are going to they're going to wonder more about what's going on and how it's working.
It'll be up to state leaders to balance public safety with public participation.
If we lose the public participation in public policy, I assure you, lobbyists like me won't be going anywhere. We will still be here regardless of whether or not you're here.